Dear students, hope you are safe wherever you are. Please be safe. Well, I am Mr. Uchenna Dennis Iwuchukwu. My telephone number is 081 69 31 2930. And I repeat, 081 69 31 2930. I'm here to take you on physical and health education. The topic of today is drug use, misuse, and abuse. Let's go straight to the objectives of this lesson. It is expected that by the end of this lesson, you as a student should be able to define drugs, drug use, misuse, and abuse. 2. State the categories of drug. 3. State the ways of preventing drug abuse. 4. Know much about health consequences of drug. And 5. Go home with your personal assignment. Without wasting time, let's go straight to the topic of today. As you all know that drugs are everywhere in our environment, and hardly does a day go by in which person does not take a drug. Yet, many of the drugs that we take are not in most cases called drugs. Everyone would agree with me that some of the beverages, coffee, tea, some chocolates, tobacco, even alcohol we take contain drugs. Why some are drugs, but with all preparedness to swear that they never tasted any drugs. What is drug? Drug is any substance other than food and water, which by its chemical and physical nature alters structure or function in an individual. And I repeat, this is any substance other than food and water, which by its chemical and physical nature alters structure or function in an individual. We will primarily discuss psychoactive drugs because alcohol and tobacco have been singled out and given special treatment later in this unit as a separate section. What do I mean by psychoactive drugs? Psychoactive drug is a chemical substance that changes brain function and results in alterations in perception, mood, consciousness, cognition, or behavior. Let's move straight to drugs terminology, where we can see drug use, misuse, abuse. Drug use means proper use of drugs, such as ones recommended by a physician. A proper use of drugs, such as the one recommended by a physician. What do I mean? The drugs given to you by the nurses, doctors, even pharmacists, or someone who is trained to do so. The drug use occurs when a source for drug effect is realized with minimal hazard. Drug use occurs when a source for drug effect is realized with minimal hazard. Drug misuse. This means when drugs are intentionally or accidentally inappropriately consumed or are administered in improper amount. This one is for the medical personnel who always give drugs to people. Maybe the paracetamol, you are supposed to take one because of your age. You go and take 2 or 3 just because you want the sickness to go immediately. Please do not do that. Examples of drugs, improper administration of drugs, that is You're supposed to be taking your drugs in proper way. Why are we talking about taking drugs without consulting a physician is very wrong. Offering one's own medicine to others is very wrong. Consuming alcohol concurrently with any other drug is very wrong. Don't take alcohol with a drug. Drug abuse. This is the taking of any substance for any purpose other than that for which it is intended, and in any way that could damage the user's health and ability to function. I repeat, this is the taking of any substance for any purpose other than that for which it is intended, and in any way that could damage the user's health and ability to function. What are the categories of drugs? 1. Central nervous system depressants. Example, alcohol. 2. Central nervous system stimulants. Example, cocaine and nicotine. 3. Sedatives. Example, chlorpromazine. 4. Major tranquilizers. And 5. Minor tranquilizers. Examples of major tranquilizers are Ativan, Valium, etc. Examples or even example of minor tranquilizers are drugs that can reduce anxiety. And whenever you take the drugs, it reduces anxiety. There are many ways of preventing drug abuse among young people. Some of them are: 1. Insist on healthy lifestyle in the form of healthy meals. 2. Insist on regular and varied family time. 3. Get kids involved in family projects. Don't allow them to be given. Even you as a kid, wherever your family is going, make sure you go with them. If you don't go, bad friends can come in. 4. Cut electronics down a notch. 5. Talk to the kids about drugs. Health consequences of drug abuse. Health consequences of drug abuse. 1. Alcohol increase urine output. I repeat, alcohol increases urine output. 2. Alcohol decrease body resistance to infection, including tuberculosis and pneumonia. 3. It leads to death. 4. It causes madness. 5. Acting out of character. 6. Changes in physical appearance. Let me tell you what you don't know whenever you are taking drugs. Like I said here, it leads to death, causes madness. It's rare. When you watch the youth, many of them who are mad today, the causes of it, if you can check it now, you will now see that 70% of them, the cause of it is what? Drug. Marijuana, codeine, cocaine, and so many of them. So do not do it, okay? So that you cannot harm yourself. Then finally, if you are after this lesson, make sure that you take your assignment, which is list other consequences of drug abuse. We have many consequences. I decided to give you 6, so that as soon as you are there, you can make your own research and get some of them. While coming back, make sure you come with your assignments. Thanks, and God bless you. I miss you. Bye. See you in our next class. Safe game.